So it's 1:30. I was on this morning, and it was pretty miserable outside, overcast, and it was raining after a weekend of like nonstop rain. Now it is 1:30, and it's a whole different ballgame. Looking nice out. Heading to one of my patients' house. Now I'm heading to go and see a home health patient. Patient is a traumatic brain injury. Our legs are he's wheelchair bound. Legs extended, arms contracted. Can't give you really a lot of details because of the HIPAA laws. But yeah, once we get a few more people on, I'll give you what my view is right now. Here, hold on. So that's the view. That's looking out my windshield. I'm broadcasting from my phone. My Samsung S20 Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G, and we're looking east, and we're going to make a U-turn. I got about a 30-minute drive, but I saw my morning patients. Everyone did well. We talked about their weekend, and if there was any excitement in the assisted living facility where they live. But he said there was no excitement. Everyone, all the residents behaved themselves. So I was checking up on the news. Kind of a slow day. Nothing dramatic. Paris is in hiding. They call it debate prep. They're trying to do all kinds of prep with her, so she doesn't make a fool of herself at the debate. And trying to prep her for maybe media interviews. Oh, here you go. Here's someone dancing. He's happy. He's happy. It's only 93 degrees out, and they're dancing. Nice. So we're in South Florida, Broward County. We're heading west to get on the expressway. We're heading west to get on the expressway. A dramatic difference in weather from this morning. But I can't put the radio on because to get any type of music or any type of sound, they want to give you a copyright strike. So can't do that. But you can see my dash. Here's my dash and my cradle. And yeah, the weather is much different. We're about to get on. I'll go a little bit of a different way to give you a look at the Everglades. So as you can see, we're driving right through a pretty populated area, right? Pretty populated, a lot of homes. And then if I veered off to my right here, that's an entrance. And you would get on I-75 heading south. And that would take you, you'd be able to see a little bit of Everglades. So I'll take you this way. Alright. Don't mind my dash, but this cradle's not the greatest, and I kind of rested on the dash itself. It doesn't bounce everywhere. But we're about to make a right on Flamingo Road Parkway, the Panthers Parkway. Alright, so we're about to hang a right. And coming up on the right hand side, kind of in front of you, about to see the arena. So the arena, you can kind of see the roof maybe, just over the trees. This is where the Florida Panthers, the NHL Stanley Cup. That parking lot right there during a game, like $50 to park. $50. Kind of outrageous, right? $50. Give you a better look. But this is where you go to catch an Uber after the game, right? You got to go over here, and they wait in this lot, right? But they don't use their app. They try to solicit you to pay cash. So that's the arena on Merritt. And that's where the Panthers play. And I'll come back this way. And as we come up this bridge, you see those big pine trees in front of us, right? That's the Everglades. Beyond that is the Everglades. Now, a couple, like 10 years ago, these trees weren't even there. I'd see in the Everglades. But time has... Alright, so... slow day. Like I said, saw my early morning patients. Now I gotta drive 12 miles to see one of my home health patients. Not scheduled, but I'll get there a little bit early. I'm on I-75, I'm heading south. 93 degrees out. A little spotty. Weather's spotty today. That round globe is Doppler weather radar. We have an airport nearby. So they built that a few years ago so the airports could told me that they like to, because this is kind of the approach. They come in from this area. And we're heading south. Coming up to, that sign says Miami Naples 75, and then the other side of it, right side is 595 to Fort Lauderdale. So we're going to be heading south. This is in western Broward County. And that's one of the big exchanges. I'm going to take you out the cradle for a second. On the other side to our right would be what they call Martin Park and Big County Park. Kind of is incorporated into the Everglades. What are you driving? I'm in my minivan. I'm in my badass minivan. Beep. Hold on. Let me see. What car are you driving? I'm in a minivan. $30 years ago, I'd be broadcasting from my Mustang GT. And then 30 years ago, my Mustang GT. 20 years ago would have been my pickup truck, my Silverado pickup truck. And now, in my 50s, and with a child, I'm in a minivan. It's called the Evolution. Right? The Evolution. And then I just want to go backwards. I want to go back to a Mustang. What's funny is, years ago, we all had V8s, man. 8-cylinder V8s. Now, a lot of the cars, like the Chargers, they're going electric. Chevrolet might be going electric, hybrid. The area off to the right. It's called Weston. Weston is a golf club community, the Weston Country Club, and it's really grown. When I was a kid, there was nothing here but swampland. And now there's a thriving community. It's home to a lot of the Latin community. So I'm doing 70 and I'm getting blown by everybody. Everyone's blowing me by, and I'm doing 70. Not that far of a drive. I got 30 minutes. What's everyone else doing? See, we have a couple of viewers. Where's everyone from? Driving down till I hit Hines Boulevard. Once I hit Pines, then I'll get off the exit and go east. Not too far. But we're heading south. My car says it's 95 degrees outside. I'm 41 miles to empty, so I'm gonna have to get gas. I'll get it after I see my vision. Krispy Kreme. Going. think about those new Broncos. I don't know. I think Ford was trying to come up with their version of a Jeep, right? I mean, they're kind of cool looking. I think the ones that are nice are the ones that have been, like tinkered with, when they put bigger rims, kind of lowered it or raised it up a little bit. Those seem to look a lot better. So my exit's coming up 3/4 of a mile. See people jockeying for position here. This is one of the things I hate. So you're getting on the highway. Shouldn't you accelerate? Right. Shouldn't you accelerate? Why don't you? The speed limit's 70, and you enter the highway at 50. You're like a hazard. You're creating a hazard. Use the on-ramp to accelerate, to get up to speed so you can merge into traffic without causing a problem. Don't understand. So, you're getting off. Getting up on 75 and Pines, and then we'll be heading east. Heading back east. Sometimes people ask me how far am I from the beach. I would say from here probably about 12, anywhere from 12 to 15 miles. 12 or 15 miles west of the beach. And I'm probably, if I was to make a left here, I'm probably 3 miles from the Everglades. So you have the best of both worlds. You can go play with the alligators at the Everglades, and you can make it right and go to the beach. So my patient that I'm about to go see, in a workman's comp case, TBI, legs extended, arms contracted, nonverbal, understands, can follow commands, but this person's been having therapy now, I think, for over a year. Over a decade. I've been seeing them for about a year and a half. I'm trying not to mention, their genders or anything that would let people try to find out the person's name. You got to protect their who they are. But primarily, I'm trying to stretch the individual. Massage, stretching, able to do exercise, can pull me, but can't grasp anything, so I have to hang on to the person's arm and ask them to pull me, and they do, and I provide resistance for them to look and strengthen their arms. But that's what I'm headed now. traveled about 13 miles south. Now we're heading east on one of the major roads in Broward County. The thermometer says it's still 94. It's been really humid today because of the rain we had over the weekend. I mean, we had a lot of rain. A lot. I don't know how many inches of rain, but I can tell you in certain areas of my certain areas where I live, there was some roads that were covered over with water. Not bad. You know, like covered big puddles. Earlier on this morning, we had the lights went out, and all of a sudden, you know, it's always interesting when the lights go out, and then you hear the thunder, and then it pops back on. I'm kind of used to that in South Florida. Lightning and storms causing power to go off. It's usually not off long. It flickers, goes off for about 2 or 3 seconds, and it comes back on. One thing I did learn, though, I put our power company, Florida Power Light, offers this ring that goes on your meter. It's like a circuit breaker. So if lightning does strike the lines and there's a power surge, it'll short out this ring, and they come out and replace it. And I learned that the hard. I didn't have it in the beginning, but I kind of learned the hard way because one day we did have a power surge from a lightning strike, and it blew out my plasma TV, my $2,000 plasma TV, gone. And it wasn't insured or anything like that, so I got my money's worth out of it. I had that TV for a long time. It was so funny. I replaced a plasma TV that weighed like freaking. It was like a 60-inch TV, and it weighed a ton. And I mean, it took 2 people to put it up on the wall, and then I replaced it with a 60-inch TV that was light as a feather, thin screen, 4K. But we're heading east. It's starting to get a little bit cloudy down here. It doesn't take long. I mean, like 30 minutes ago, right? It looked pretty nice, right? Now look, the clouds are starting to gather, especially towards the beach. You know, if you're one thing about Florida, if you're along Fort Lauderdale Beach, Miami Beach, Palm Beach, any of the beaches, even on the West Coast, you know, you have this warm air over land. You know, like right now, it says it's 99 degrees out, right? 99 degrees, which is, I think it's just because we're on the asphalt. You know, then you get down to the beach and the water's only like 73, 74, right? So you get like a massive temperature change, and it creates storms. You know, it's crazy. You can be at the beach, and all of a sudden, it turns pitch black over the water. Pitch black. And the storms will come in and scoot the beach, blow everyone's umbrellas everywhere, their towels. I mean, come down for like 5 minutes, pouring, and then it's gone. It's gone, and then everyone gathers their stuff, and you're right back to beautiful weather again. It's one of those deals. And you probably can't see on the phone, but I'm looking east. It looks like it's kind of. If I had to guess, I would say there's some rain. There's some rain down there. like to play some music and just jump in once in a while and talk as we're driving, but I can't. Because I'll get a copyright strike. I'll get a copyright strike. What do we got here? What do we got here? What'd you do? What'd you do? She's all nervous. She's crying. You can't see it, but I drove by slow. There's two young girls in the car. And the one girl, she's the driver, the cop's talking to her, and she's crying the blues, man. Right, here's another cop right here. Must be a speed trap. She got caught in a speed trap. Speed limit is 40, so if you didn't get pulled over in 96-degree weather in Florida, you must have been like flying. Just saying. Cops nowadays, they don't, especially in Florida, they're not getting either air conditioned cop car unless you were like flying. I think I might just leave you all when I go in. I think I'm just gonna leave the phone on the cradle with it running, so you all can be my watchdog in case anyone breaks in. That's crazy. All right. So that was our drive. It took us about 30 minutes. It wasn't bad. I have about 15 minutes before I go in. This family's pretty strict. If I say 2:15, I can go in at like 2:30. If I'm not there by 2:45, they would actually call me and see where I'm at, because that's happened. But I can't go early. Can't go early. Unless she sees me sitting in the car, she might feel bad for me, and she'd say, "Come on in." But yeah. So anybody got? See what we got going on the news? Nothing interesting, right? Everything's quiet. Trump's quiet today. Kamala Harris is quiet. It's so funny. I said this morning about the election, I go, Harris is running like she's trying to defeat the person who's in office, right? And it's so funny, I saw an interview where Jake Tapper brought that talk to one of the senators, Mr. Booker, and said that you're talking like, she's talking like she's running against someone when she's actually the incumbent. She's the incumbent. Joy, hope, and change. What's everyone doing? I just drove, gave everyone a bird's eye view of the drive down here from my house down to my next patient's house. But I'm going to leave you on. Right? I'm going to leave you running. You think my phone will last? If someone sees my phone on the cradle running, You think they may try to grab it? I think so. That'd be a pretty cool experiment, right? I have other phones. I have an Apple phone. It's just not hooked up. I don't use Apple, right? Because a majority of the programs in the healthcare field, which I'm a part of, a lot of the programs are not compatible with Apple. It's very difficult. If you have an Apple phone, you would think by now people are changing, but the healthcare field, a lot of it's Windows-based, Windows-based products. And if you have an Apple product, an iPad, or you're trying to send documents, a lot of the documents that are sent to you are in Windows format, and it's just much easier to open up a laptop or your phone and just use it. So that's why I kind of got rid of my Apple phone. I went to a Samsung, which is Android based, but it's compatible with Windows. Apple's a pain in the neck. So, drinking my coffee. So I head in about 10 minutes. And then when I'm done, I gotta head back north. And I'll get to my son's bus stop. Just about the time that he's getting to the bus stop. Or he might get there a few minutes ahead of me. That's usually how it works out. And then I'll pick him up and a couple of the other kids, and I drop them off on the way home. The bus stop for my son is nowhere near our house. It's like 3 miles away. And he goes to a charter school, which is like a public school, but they call it charter. And here in Broward. That's one thing I miss about my house. See someone, they got a nice little patio there. They got a patio, they got a table set up, they got, looked like something, some arts and crafts or something, and the person came out, opened up the sliding glass door, sat down at the table, sipping on her coffee, doing some things on the table, sitting out there, just sitting out there, you know. Sitting up a little higher than most people. I wish I had that at my house. Got a good view. You know, you're up on the second floor. You kind of get you're up about 10 feet higher than everyone else. You get a nice view of the parking lot. See what's going on. I miss that about my house. I don't have anywhere out front where I can sit. Turn the car off. Save some gas. See what's in my wallet. 1 credit card, 2 credit cards, 3 credit cards. 4 credit cards, 5 credit cards, 5 credit cards, and 2 debit cards. 5 credit cards and 2 debit cards. That's sad. But that's the reality we're in, right? I don't know about everyone else, but cash poor. Cash poor. Thank God I get paid this week. Get paid Thursday. You know what sucks is when you get paid and it's already spent. It's already spent. I'll be lucky to have $100 left over. I get paid Wednesday. My wife gets paid on Friday. So my paycheck, I pay the car payments, grocery shopping, anything that my son needs for school, gas for the cars. So basically, it's gone. My wife's check, the mortgage payment comes out of it. We pay our mortgage payment bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks, half of it comes out. Some program I went on. They say it's over the course of a 30-year mortgage. It cuts 7 years off. 7 years off and saves you $100,000 in interest. Whatever. But so half of it every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks she gets paid, half the mortgage payment comes out. And then the electric bill, the cable bill, Wi-Fi, cellular phones, credit card payments, that all comes out of her check. So I get paid Wednesday, she gets paid Friday, and by Sunday, who knows? We'll see how much is left over. Usually not a lot. Usually not a lot. Oh yeah, student loans. Student loans. When will the student loans end? I don't know. Probably not till I'm dead. If I die and I have student loans, will they go after will they ask my estate to pay them? I hope not. Uh-oh. Fire rescue. Lights are going. Hate to see that, you know. Kind of driving a little slow. The lights are on, so it may not be that bad. You know, maybe someone says it's 98. I'm in the shade. Says it's 98 degrees. So go figure. Oh, there you go. There goes the siren. Must be an emergency. Well, listen, I'm going to go in, and I'm going to leave you as my watchdog. All right? I'm going to leave the phone going. All right? I'm going to leave the phone, and you can be my watchdogs. I'll be gone for about a half hour, but let's go see what's going on in there. See how many family members are home today when I go see this person. All right, so let me crack the windows. So the car is, I'm in the shade. It's 98 degrees in the shade. I'm going to leave the phone going. I'll be back. Wish me luck. Always carry a fishing pole. You never know what'll happen. So I have my car. I have a fishing pole in the car. So, because you never know where you'll wind up in Florida, and you gotta have a fishing pole handy. All right. All right. I'm gonna leave you guys in the car. I'll be back. Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot. All right, I got it. All right, see you guys shortly. All right, we're back. Yeah, we're back, Jack. We are back. That wasn't long, right? Someone pulled up behind me. Looks like an Uber. Driver. Alright. There we go. Now what do we gotta do? We gotta go. The UPS truck go by. See what we got going on. Alright. Here we go. Speed bump. Bam. Bam. Alright. Now what do we gotta do? We gotta hightail it. We gotta hightail it back north. I gotta get to the bus stop. Alright? But don't forget, if I remember, you gotta remember, there was a speed trap, I believe, up here. So I gotta remember not to hightail it too fast. Alright? I don't want to get in trouble. Thanks for bearing with me. Let's see how many kids I take home today. Usually I take home 2, right? I grab my son, and I grab one of his friends and take them home, and then and sometimes they ask to take home a couple people. So here we go. Right? So the speed limit is 40. I'm up to 30. I'm up to 40. Close my vent windows in the back. Alright. I don't see the speed trap anymore. We passed them a few minutes, a little while ago. So my patient had a good day so far, I was told. We had a good weekend. I can tell when I'm working with them that the muscles are tense and not tense. They're tense, and my patient felt pretty relaxed. So I know must have had a good weekend. Alright. Here we go. Now I gotta see. Get back to 75. Get back to heading north. I thought everyone stood guard over my vehicle. What's everyone thinking about Bitcoin? What's everyone thinking about Bitcoin? I've been following Bitcoin for a few years. I own some Bitcoin. Everyone thinks that Bitcoin's going to skyrocket. I don't know. I think it's going to take a lot longer than they think. In the early days of Bitcoin, it wasn't as distributed as much as it is now, right? I don't think many people held Bitcoin as people do now. And because of that, and because of the major banks having ETFs and what an ETF is, right? I don't think it's going to skyrocket. I think if it goes up too much, they're going to sell, right? Because they're trying to make money for their clients, right? So as it goes up, they're going to sell to lock in profits. That's going to bring the price down, and it's going to kind of accumulate and then go up. So I don't think it's going to. It's that low fuel. I knew that. We may have to stop for gas. Or I push it, But maybe another stuff. Gotta go this way along this road because I gotta hit a gas station. Can't chance. Can't risk running out of gas. Look at this dumb thing. There's a gas station coming up. Now, as low as I am on gas, if I pulled the Tesla in, it would probably take me 20 to 25 minutes to charge up. I don't own a Tesla. That's what they said. And I have a gas station coming up. Hold on. Oh, I'm in a school zone. Take it easy. Take it easy, Sleepy. Sleepy, you're in a school zone, baby. Rocket Fuel 301. Rocket Fuel 301. That's pretty cheap, right? 301. No idea what they're doing. They just don't. They have no idea of what they're doing. People drive like idiots. I guess I should have more patience. Right? Low fuel. I'm on a low fuel warning. It's funny when you don't need gas. There's gas stations everywhere. When you need to get gas, there's gas stations are nowhere to be found. I've been better off to keep. Should have just went west, got on this expressway. I think there's a Shell gas station coming up on the right hand side. I'm gonna get some gas. Weed gas. Day in the life of a therapist on the road. Leave a patient's house and forget that you need a gas, but I think I'm going to get bailed out right here. I think I'm going to get bailed out. Yes. And I'm going to be able to go. They don't have a stop. Do we have a stop sign? Yeah, we do. Probably. Come on, dude. Let's go. This person backing up the wrong way. Alright. No. Antifreeze on the ground next to that car. That ain't good. had to get gas, man. I couldn't even fill up. The pump was going slow, and I got to get to the bus stop. I couldn't even wait to fill it up. I put 9 gallons in, and now I'm gonna hightail it north. This car's gonna hit a U-turn. There you go. What an idiot. You're an idiot. You almost hit the car. In a rush to go nowhere. Alright, here we go. So let's see. I'm gonna be at the bus stop in about 10 minutes. I'm about 20 minutes away. Text my son. Tell him and his friend to hang out. It's funny. The bus stop's in the middle of a shopping center for Best Buy. It's kind of weird, right? Best Buy, pretty smart. All the kids go in there. They walk around, see all the newest electronics. That's a cool license plate, right? A red and black vet with a heat license plate that's red and black. I guarantee you that person painted that himself. Alright, we're back. So funny. Everything is good until you go to certain areas and you lose your cell phone service. I switched cell phone service. I had AT&T wireless. It was crazy. It was like $50 a month, right? $50 a month, and I went to this low-cost carrier, a blockchain type carrier, and it's $20 a month. And then you put on what they call mapping, and mapping is as you drive, it kind of maps where you go, and it keeps track of what areas the users go, so they can determine high priority areas, right? Well, they reward you with tokens, with their native token, every day that you're mapping. And then once a week, you get to claim them for free. So that's what I've been doing. And you got to do like a 40 hex area. So that's what I do. I do a 40 hex area, and I get like 1,000 of these tokens. Well, by the end of the month, I've had enough tokens to pay my bill. They allow you to pay your bill with these tokens that you accumulate. So I've been, my last 2 bills, my bill's $20 a month plus tax. It came out to like $20.80. Unlimited data, unlimited talk, unlimited text. And my bill's been like $20 and like 60-something cents in tax, and the tokens I earn for mapping on the flip has paid my bill. So I've had no cell phone bill the last 2 months. That's a good deal. So I took myself off my wife's plan. I'm off. I told my wife I'm out. So the only 2 people, so my wife is on there and with my son. And I'm going to secretly take him off soon. Because she gets all nervous. You know, she's all nervous all the time that something's going to happen. So I told her nothing's going to happen. So, I mean, I haven't had any issues. Would you rather have a cell phone bill that's $220 or $30 a month, or a cell phone bill that's, well, you have no cell phone bill. 3 phones that are doing this mapping thing that's paying for themselves, and you have no bill. Well, I think I don't want to bill it. So I told him I'm going to do it for a month. I'm going to see how that goes. And then we're going to switch. From what I understand, because when I set up this new service, it was the T-Mobile. It was T-Mobile. The T-Mobile network. So I'm using T-Mobile. I've had no problems. I've had service everywhere I go. I haven't lost anything. The only thing is, I don't know if my son's phone, because they have AT&T specific phones, and I don't know if we can change them. But I'm willing to get the new unlocked phones, and I'll make that money back. If I have to get 2 new phones unlocked, 246, I can make that money back in less than a year, right? Paying for itself. It's always the initial cost. Hold on, I gotta see. Yeah, I'm back. I like just broadcasting live. Just driving. Where do you think I should broadcast live next? I think I should just drive down to the Keys. Florida Keys. From where I live to get down to the beginning of the Keys, right? So the Keys is south of Miami. To get down to where the Keys begin would be an hour-and-a-half drive, right? And then from the top of the Keys all the way down to Key West is like a freaking, it's like a 3-hour drive because of traffic. You know, people don't realize going down to the Keys is not like you're driving on a 6-lane highway. In certain sections, it's 1 lane north or 1 lane south, and it's tough going. Sometimes on the weekends, traffic can be unbearable. But I might do that. I might actually do that. I might drive one day coming up. I might do that. Take you off for a trip. I'll flip my Uber or my Lyft on. I do that sometimes, but I'm not doing my therapy gig, or if I'm going to be in between patients a couple hours, I'll throw my Uber or Lyft driver app on and do a couple rides. The other day I did that. It was like on I think it was a Thursday. Yeah, it was a Thursday. I got out of my facility at 11, and I put my Lyft driver app on. And within like two minutes, I'm sitting in the parking lot. I had to drive 2 miles and pick this guy up. And I took him to the airport, Fort Lauderdale Airport, and it was a $20 ride. It's a $20 ride. They gave me a $5 tip. And while I'm dropping the person off, I was automatically assigned another ride in the airport, what they call an XL, which is a longer vehicle. And I went down, I picked up 5 women who were in like 4 pieces of luggage with no problem with the minivan. And I drove them from Fort Lauderdale Airport down to downtown Miami. About a 35-minute drive, 30 miles, all highway. And the Lyft paid me $45 for the ride, and they gave me a $20 tip. So that was what, $65 trip plus my initial trip. That was so that was $90 within like an hour. $90 in an hour. And then you can, put your destination of heading back north. So I put my destination to get me back to Fort Lauderdale. And I got 2 more rides that brought me back to Fort Lauderdale in time to get to my patient's house. So I made I made like $120. Instead of sitting around waiting or going to lunch and waiting to go to my appointment, I utilized the app. I made $120. It's always funny. People go, oh man, you had to drive down to Miami. I go, no, the car had to drive. I just sat there. I just steered it. I was just steering. But we went down. I went down, came back, no problem. Made $120. Got to my patient's house with about 20 minutes to spare. Did my thing. Picked up my son and went home. Right? Used that money to, I forget what I did. I think I bought some Bitcoin with it. Well, I see the buses. You're about to see it. That bus right there, that's my son's school bus. So, when I get the kids in the car, I'll sign off. Maybe. They'll give me a lot of grief. But we'll see. Message request. Dear Willoughby Elementary. Miami Hurricane tickets. Ethereum is dropped. BitBoy is streaming. Let's see what we got. I've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes. That's all right. I see people coming in, probably trying to see where we're at. We're in Broward County, which is South Florida. Fort Lauderdale is the major city. I'm out west. I'm in the suburbs. So it's 94 degrees out. Turning in. My son says they're chilling. I'm gonna pick them up. And the comedy show is about the comedy part of the stream is about to happen. I'll be asking the kids, what did you learn today? And they're all gonna tell me nothing. I'm going to say, did you have a good day? And they're going to say, no. All right. I think I see everybody. I think I see the 2 kids. Let me turn in. Here they are. Hey, what's up? I wasn't that late. I was there. I saw the buses driving by. How was school? Okay. G, how was school?
Yeah, I'm like finally getting to understand the math.
Oh.
Man, why are you live streaming?
I always live stream.
Oh, it's stupid.
It's stupid.
Well, because someone's gonna start. It's just stupid, man.
I've been live streaming for an hour and 35 minutes.
People can see where you at.
Yeah. They don't know where I'm at.
Oh, if you did, that's a problem?
No, don't mention names. My name is not Dad. My name is Steve. Oh. How was your weekend, Annabelle?
It was good.
All right, good.
I didn't do much, but
Didn't do much either. It was like rainy. Like it rained and rained and rained. Anybody want a piece of candy? Sugar free? Coffee, toffee? I sure do. I am, tell you. I don't know if I have any more. That's empty. That's a cool looking Range Rover. I like the color, you know. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think I'm all out of candy. I gotta get a refill. Guys have homework? Huh?
I didn't know the weekend.
What'd you do?
I
I didn't see you doing anything.
do it on my laptop.
No. I got your progress report. It said in critical thinking you have an A. What do you do in critical thinking? Critically think? Look at all the trash. You would think I have a piece of candy somewhere. No. I got nothing. I got no candy. No nothing. This morning was crazy. Like the weather looked kind of iffy, and then it rained at the house. Now look, it's beautiful. Giovanni, I heard you got a ride all the way down to the school. What was for lunch? Was it a good lunch or a bad lunch?
It's chicken with mashed potatoes and corn.
Chicken with mashed potatoes and corn?
I also saw pizza.
Chicken with mashed potatoes and corn. Wow. Was it good?
Like chicken roast.
How many choices did it give you? Did it give you more than one choice?
Like 2 or 3.
Oh, that ain't bad.
We also have salad too, so if you don't mind.
Oh, really? You like salad. You know, when you were a little girl, and your mom used to pack your lunches for you, right? You were always eating salad. Carrots and all that stuff. And we were like, wow, how'd you get Annabelle to eat that stuff? You know, it's funny, on Friday, when your dad picked you up, I left to go home and take the other kids home, and I still went this way. I forgot, I'm so used to going this way.
That must have been.
It was like right about here, I turned around and went, where am I going? I'm not taking them home. Oh, the camper's out.
Yep.
You guys going somewhere?
I'm not sure actually. I think he only took it out to hook it up to the car. Make sure it fits in the car.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Here we go. Okay. I think we're gonna go for chicken wings tonight. At Brews. What happened? Like it was like too much stuff to like the bus was too crowded or something?
So yeah.
Mom says you need to be a little bit more aggressive, she thinks. Like you guys kind of hang back instead of trying to be the first on the bus.
Bro, Angel has his freaking instrument.
Yeah, right.
So it's hard to
Is it big?
yeah, pretty decent.
But he doesn't take it every day, right? He just goes when there's band.
He takes it only on 8s.
He needs to take up something smaller like the harmonica. Something that you go in your pocket.
Someone's watching that.
Yeah. Yeah, people come and go. I think I'm gonna end it. Bingo. Have a good day, everybody.